Hi everyone, I am doing a quick video today about a way to just use up some of these. I know you guys probably have bunches of these at your house. So just a fun way to use up some book pages. So here's the finished product, and then I'll break it down a little bit, but I like to show you the finished product because things are put together and sewn and you can kind of see the end goal. So this is just a pretend page for your journal, and then you have these pockets and this extra tiny little pocket up front, just a little one, and then 1, 2, 3, 4 pockets here. Anyway, just fun, super easy. So I'm just going to kind of show you how to construct the pocket. These are mostly using the let's see, is it Flea Market Fancy Kit? So I'll link those below and any of the supplies I've used so that you can find those. Also, heads up, I also will link my giveaway. I have my 1-year anniversary giveaway that's ending in a few days, but I'll link that up in case any of you want to run over and sign up for that. I'm just giving away a bunch of gift cards to the shop. So super fun if you want to go check that out. I'll post that below too. All right. Okay, here's how you do it. So I just took 2 pages out of this book. I just love this book. The words are goofy. It's like a self-help kind of a book, but I love the patina on these pages. So they work really great for pockets and things like that. And what I've done is I've gone ahead and I have trimmed a good portion off because I just didn't want to have that white border around it. So I've trimmed all of the kind of the white border off. Now I'm just going to eyeball it. It's okay if you measure. I just like to eyeball. So I'm folding that right in half. Coming in here, and I am just going to cut those in half. Does not have to be perfect. Just a good guesstimate. Now, the next thing I am doing is, you can make them however wide or however narrow you want. So, just depends on your tags. So don't be afraid to cut off more or less depending on what you need. Okay, that's not perfectly in half, but that's okay. Now I kept this scrap from my last one just for measuring reference so I could make them look similar. But I'm just cutting off a corner on all of them. They're all just lined up all at the same time. I like quick and easy. And I'm cutting all those extras off. Now I've got some more tags to use up, some little scraps to use up, right? Okay, so I'm done with my cutter. Now, all I've done is I've gone ahead and inked up the edges on all of them, but you don't have to ink up everything because some of it's just going to be hidden under the other. So I'm just doing the tops for right now. And then once I get it sewn together or glued, you can glue it if you want, then I'll go ahead and ink up the rest that needs to be depending on which one's on top, because really you'll only need to ink the sides of the top paper. So there's that. All right. Now, all I'm going to do, and you can lightly glue these in place to hold it while you sew, but all I did is I just stacked them. And again, I eyeballed it. I know, you guys. I know, I'm really naughty like that. So there you go. I just eyeballed it, put those down, and then just gently tapped it to make it straight. And then I put a tiny bit of glue just to kind of hold these in place while I'm sewing. And I sewed around the entire thing. So now I am going to switch. Oh, and then if it was not perfectly, see how there's like a little overlap right there that you might get after you sew, then I just trimmed it down. And then I went ahead and inked around these last edges that weren't already inked. Okay, and then that brings you to this point right here where you, oh, and I did lace on mine. You don't have to, but I just thought it was a fun little thing. So on this end over here, I did some lace. Or you could do this side. That would be pretty too. Whatever. So then I'm right here, and you'll notice in the back of these, I just left these open. When I glue it down to the page, I will glue around the 3 sides. But I will still leave these open, otherwise you won't have much space to put some of those little teeny tags. Okay, so bringing my book back here, I will glue this down on these 3 sides here, and then I will just get whatever tags I want. I'm holding this down so it's pretend glued, you guys. I usually don't glue things in until after I put my signatures into my journal. You don't have to do that. That's just how I've always done it. So that's why I pretend glue. Okay. So, and then you just stuff it with some cute things. I did eyelets in here, some sari silk, some lace up here that I sewed on. I did some fun little extras on this more plain tag. Just whatever. You could do even just folded papers or just bits of ephemera. You don't have to do tags. You can just stuff whatever you want in there, pictures. And then for this cute little front pocket, just in the kit, they have these cute little, I call them, I don't know what I call them. What would you call that? Label seals. And then these other big labels. And I inked. And then I zigzag stitched just because it's on the front, so I like something a little extra. I'll let you zoom in on that one that I zigzagged. And I did that with just these 2 pieces, because if you zigzagged it to this, then that would seal your pockets shut. And we're not going for that. We want those pockets to be usable. So I just zigzagged it like this and then glued that down just using these top points and bottom points, and then back here on the back to create the little pocket for this fun guy. So anyway, there's just a ton of options with this, and I love to find ways to use up my wonderful, beautiful book pages that I have dissected. So hopefully you can get some use out of it, and it will give you some fun ideas and use up some of those book pages. And I'll go ahead and put those links down below for you, and I hope you have fun with it. So thank you for watching. Bye.